Hi, I'm Chris Kokalis with Pivot Cycles, and we've got two new suspension bike frames, the Mach 4 and the Mach 5. I've got the Mach 5 with me, and the new Mach 5 is a 140 millimeter, 5.4 inch suspension travel frame. It features a dual link, DW link design. Basically, it's a rather unique design, and we've got some cool features on this bike. The main pivot is an 8-bearing main pivot. The bike clears 235 tires, and even more. It's got ample clearance on 235 tires. A 70-75 derailleur hanger with a reinforcement rib to make sure that it's strong enough to hold up to the most extreme shifting. Very performance oriented for a 5.4 inch travel bike. It picks up the small bumps extremely well, handles medium-sized bumps, great through the mid-stroke, and great bottoming control. There's a lot of 5.4 inch travel bikes on the market that are more to the squishy, not necessarily free ride side, but long travel trail bike. This definitely lends towards the performance side of the spectrum. Everything about the bike is designed for stiffness with the main pivot, the size of the tubes in the back end, and generally, again, more towards the performance end of the spectrum. The Mach 4 features 100 millimeters of travel, similar tire clearance and features on this bike. Some of the cool things also that this bike has, we developed a new 92 millimeter bottom bracket shell with Shimano. It's wider than your standard 68 or 73. It's not a threaded shell, it's actually an internal XTR bottom bracket cup with true XTR level bearings. They're a composite resin cup. They press in very easily and are removable quite easily. Also on the same design is a direct mount front derailleur. This front derailleur mounts directly to the side of the frame, no clamps on the frame, no E-type plates on the bottom bracket. And basically it ensures that the derailleur is the correct height over the chain rings every time, and that the angle of the derailleur to the chain rings is perfect. It's basically a true bolt and go situation. It's the most rigid design you can possibly have and ensures the best front shifting possible. The 4-inch travel bike is also designed as a very performance pedaling bike. It gets a full 100 millimeters of travel, picks up the small bumps well, and ramps up through the middle. That combined with the back end stiffness makes a bike that pedals like something with half of its travel, but when you hit bumps and climbing traction and coming out of corners, there's really nothing else on the market like it. The back end stiffness of this bike and the tracking is just absolutely incredible. The bikes, basically the Mach 4 is going to wind up for an extra small frame just over 5 pounds. The Mach 5 will be just over 6 pounds. With our new ultralight kit, this will build up with the Mach 4 a bike in the 23.5 pound range, which makes it more than competitive for World Cup type competition or the highest levels of racing. But the general feel of suspension also allows for just a great all-around bike. We just got done with 2 days of outdoor demo at Interbike, and the reception to both the Mach 4 and Mach 5 bikes has been absolutely amazing. We had 17 bikes out at the demos, and basically for 2 8-hour days, there was all 17 bikes were out all the time, lines straight out of our booth, and it's something that needs to be ridden to be believed. It definitely sets a new performance level in full suspension design.